the goal of this program again, I emphasize, so that when you listen to it, you understand what we are trying to do. We are trying to tell you that you can export to India, and I'm trying to tell you these are the product Nigeria currently export to India, and you also can consider exporting this same product to India. You also. You're welcome to another episode of Sharing Trade Information of DBA TV. And in this episode, we'll be looking again at what can you export out of Nigeria. And in order to drive home that point, the focus again today will be what we started before, which is looking at what did Nigeria exported out of Nigeria in 2022. So today I'll be looking at Greece, I'll be looking at Guinea, I'm looking at Guinea Bissau. What did Nigeria export? And remember, the idea around this information is, or this particular series is, if Nigeria currently export to that country, that means you can export the same product to that country. That means there's a demand for that product in that country. That means the quality we produce currently is good enough in that country. That means if you have friends, relatives, and allies in that country, you can partner together and begin to distribute such product in that country. So the question this morning, which I'll be asking you, remember at every time of this episode, I talk about the country, then I talk about what's the volume. I'm amazed at the volume of shipment to Greece, $19 million. $19.5 million. That's a lot of Nigerian export to Greece. So what does Nigeria export to Greece? Or what can you also consider exporting to Greece? We have sesame seed. We have remelted lead ingot, lead blocks. What does Nigeria export to Greece? Whole sesame seed, PET bottles, PET flakes. What does Nigeria export to Greece? 99.95% clean sesame seed. Nigeria do a lot of sesame seed export to Greece, including dry cocoa waste, cocoa shell actually. Cocoa shell is being exported to Greece. Dry cocoa waste, cocoa shell, and aluminum ingot. So majorly sesame seed, cocoa, and aluminum product are the major item that Nigeria currently export to Greece. There's another country. Nigeria does not do a lot to this country. The country is called Guatemala. Guatemala. And what does Nigeria export to this country? Dark blue reflexive glass. I noticed something about some of these South American countries, and that the fact that Nigeria export these small, these reflective glasses. Dark blue reflective glass, bronze reflective glass, dark gray reflective glass are the Nigeria export to this country. What does Nigeria export? And the total export of Nigeria, by the way, to Guatemala is just about $283,000. Let's move on to Guinea. What does Nigeria export to Guinea? Over $10 million. Nigeria export to Guinea, $10 million. And the major part of that shipment is cigarette, Gladstone full flavor cigarette, Gladstone full flavor cigarette. What other thing Nigeria export to Guinea? Detergent, cosmetics, toothpaste, various air products, Star Lager beer, Maltina, powdered detergent, baby diaper, branded aluminum can, cosmetic product, Dallas air product are all product exports to Guinea. About $10 million worth of item does Nigeria currently export to Guinea. How about the neighbor, Guinea Bissau? $3.9 million export of Nigeria to Guinea Bissau. And mainly cigarette, cashew kernel. Cigarette is the major export. How about Guyana? About 102,000 exports to Guyana. Major export of Nigeria to Guyana is cashew kernel. Cashew kernel, Guyana, cashew kernel. How about Haiti? $102,000 Nigerian export to Haiti. $102,000. Major item to Haiti, African cashew nut kernel. Cashew kernel. And of course, bronze tinted glass. Dark bronze tinted glass. Then Nigeria also export to this country. This particular country is a major export destination for Nigeria, particularly for petroleum products, crude oil. And that country is India. And this will be the last we are doing in this series. In this particular episode, India. What of Nigeria to India? By the way, Nigeria non-oil export to India is about $311,000. Remember my focus. I don't talk about crude oil. I talk about non-oil. So anything I'm talking about is non-crude oil, non-oil. They are all manufactured goods, agro products, solid minerals. Zircon oil. Nigeria export zircon oil to India. If you are looking at market in India, what other product can you look at India? Zinc ingot. What other things can you export to India? Sesame seed. Which other thing can you export to India? Natural rubber, TSR10. Natural rubber. What other thing can you export to India? Stone flour, grade B. Stone flour. Which other thing can you export to India? Soya beans. Nigeria export a lot of soya beans to India. Soya beans acid oil to India. Sheep leather, sheep skin to India. Sesame seed, remelted lead block, remelted lead ingot. Rice bran lecithin, remelted aluminum ingot to India. Refractory mortar, refractory cement, refined palm kernel oil, refined lead ingot, refined soya bean. What does Nigeria export to India? Dry cashew nut, cotton lint, raw cashew nut in shell, cotton lint in bale. What does Nigeria export to India? Raw cashew nut in shell, raw cashew nut shell liquid, raw cashew nut shell liquid. What does Nigeria export to India? Processed rubber, pure lead block, polyester film. What does Nigeria export to India? PET lump from PET bottles. That's the bottle for drinking. Bottled water. Organic dry sliced ginger, washed and unwashed, or organic dry sliced ginger. Indomie noodles, chicken flavor, mold. I've mentioned soya beans, but the soya beans is non-GMO. And I've mentioned cashew nut in shell. Then cocoa beans, raw cotton. What does Nigeria export to India? Raw cotton. What does Nigeria export to India? Cassia tora seed. What does Nigeria export to India? Stone flour. Dry split turmeric. Processed sesame seed. Lead plate. Lead waste. Lead battery terminal. Granular urea in bulk. That's fertilizer in bulk. Fluorspar lump. Food grade cassia tora. Fluorspar lump. I've mentioned dry split ginger. I've mentioned dry split turmeric. Raw cashew nut in shell. dry cashew nut in shell or raw cashew nut in shell, cowpea, copper ingot, soybean seed. Soybean seed. What does Nigeria export to India? Aluminium plate, aluminium ingot, bambra beans, bambra beans, bambra beans, black eye beans, acid oil, soya beans. These are all different products. And African cashew nut. These are all different products exported to India. Remember the goal of this program again, I emphasize, so that when you listen to it, you understand what we are trying to do. We are trying to tell you that you can export to India, and I'm trying to tell you these are the products Nigeria currently export to India, and you also can consider exporting this same product to India. You also can consider exporting this same product to India, meaning there is a huge opportunity for you to export to India. And like I often repeat every time on this program, on this channel, you do not need to be the producer of the product you are exporting. You do not need to be the producer. All you need to do is to partner with people producing and help them distribute this product in this particular destination. I believe this video has been of immense benefit to you. If that is true, then subscribe to this channel if you are new to this channel. Like the video, share with your friends, and remember to click on notification bell. Please remember to drop your comment in the comment section. We're always going there to check out what you have said and ensure we actually produce content that is of immense value and benefit to you. My name is Idela Imibo, and I'm your expert doctor, and I'm signing out.